Hello my dear students. In this video we are going to discuss the very last topic of your NEET, that is your APOMIXIS and POLYEMBRYONY. As we have discussed in regular videos that what do you understand by the term APOMIXIS and POLYEMBRYONY. First of all, if you are talking about your APOMIXIS, then this is a kind of your asexual reproduction that mimics sexual reproduction. Okay, what do you understand by the term polyembryony? Poly matlab many and embryony matlab embryos. Am I clear? Many embryos present inside your cell. So this too we are going to discuss in detail. So let's start with apomixis. If I want to define apomixis, then here zygote is not formed of your gametic fusion. It's a kind of reproduction that mimics your sexual reproduction. It produces seeds without fertilization. जो seeds produce करते हैं without fertilization. An example for the same which we people have already discussed in our regular classes are family Asteraceae and grasses. Am I clear? In that video we have discussed types of apomixis. Once again we are going to discuss your apomixis. Okay, so if I am talking about apomixis, then there are various methods for developing apomictic seeds, but the most common method that we are going to discuss in this video is your recurrent agamospermy and adventive embryony. This adventive embryony is otherwise called as sporophytic budding. इसको क्या बोला जाता है बच्चों? Sporophytic budding. Okay. So first of all, we are going to discuss with your recurrent agamospermy. Okay. First of all, what do you understand by the term agamospermy? इसका मतलब क्या होता है? What do you understand by the term agamospermy? Agamospermy is nothing but a process in which seed is formed that have embryos which are formed without meiosis and fertilization. Are you getting my point? So what I am saying, agamospermy is formation of seeds. The seeds have, of course, embryo which are formed without meiosis, without meiosis and syngamy. Are you getting my point? This is what I mean by agamospermy. Now dear students, if we are talking about your agamospermy, then this agamospermy are of two types. Number one is your non-current agamospermy, and which we are discussing right now is your recurrent agamospermy. Are you getting my point? Now look carefully what I have written. Your non-current. It is your non-current agamospermy in which आपके जो embryos होंगे, in this the embryos are haploid. जो embryos होते हैं वो कैसे होते हैं बच्चों? Haploid होते हैं, and hence the seeds having such embryos is non-viable. जो seed होता है वो कैसा होता है dear student? Non-viable, since embryo is haploid. So this is your non-current agamospermy. Now if we are talking about your recurrent agamospermy, so in this case embryo sac is formed. क्या बनता है dear student? In this case embryo sac is formed. Embryo sac in the sense I am talking about your female gametophyte having synergids, antipodals, okay, that I am talking about. So in recurrent agamospermy, your embryo sac is formed. Am I clear? Now look very carefully. I am going to classify classify it into two category. Number one is your apospory, okay, and second one is your diplospory. Apospory and diplospory. What is the difference between two? यहाँ पे बना embryo sac from nucellar cell. कौन से सेल से? nucellar cell. Simple as that. In diplospory, once again, बनता तो क्या है dear students? Embryo sac from your megaspore mother cell. Am I clear? That is your MMC. So in this case, आपका जो nucellar cell है वो 2n है. In this case, MMC is 2n, which results in formation of diploid embryo sac, right? That is what I mean by apospory and diplospory respectively. Simple as that. Any doubts in this? Recurrent agamospermy में क्या होता है? Simple as that. Embryo sac बनता है. अगर embryo sac nucellar cell से बने तो it is called as apospory. If it is formed from megaspore mother cell, then it is called as your diplospory, right? So in this case, जो diploid egg होगा, जो सारे other cells present होंगे, जो कि diploid होने वाले हैं, they results in formation of normal embryo. That results in formation of normal embryo. Simple as that. Am I clear? Okay. So one more point over here that you have to memorize is that if what is diploid parthenogenesis? वो हमने पढ़ा था ना? Diploid parthenogenesis. So what do you understand by the term diploid parthenogenesis? If your embryo is formed from diploid egg, then that is called as your diploid parthenogenesis. Simple as that. So what I am writing over here? Here, embryo is formed from diploid egg. Am I clear? Then I am going to say it as diploid parthenogenesis. Again, it comes under this only. Example, if I want to plot over here is your apple, okay, diploid parthenogenesis ke, and your poa. And your poa. Am I clear? So I hope you understood recurrent agamospermy. This is the same that people have discussed in our regular videos, okay? But slightly आपको ये नेम भी याद रखना है, recurrent agamospermy, ठीक है? Sure. तो ये हो गया आपका first one. Second one is your what? Adventive embryony. Okay, or you can say it as your adventive polyembryony. It is also called as sporophytic budding. उसको क्या बोला जाता है? Sporophytic budding. Okay. यहाँ पे embryo sac बना था ना? Mark this. यहाँ पे क्या बना है? Embryo sac. In this case, your embryo itself is formed. Embryo itself is formed from cells like your, yes, nucellar cell, or you can say it as your cells of integuments. An example for the same, if I want to plot over here, is your citrus and opuntia. यहाँ पे कौन से एग्जाम्पल आई एम गोइंग टू राइट? सिट्रस एंड ओपनशिया. एम आई क्लियर? सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ये जो कंडीशन है, दिस कंडीशन गिव्स राइज टू, दिस कंडीशन gives rise to polyembryony. Gives rise to polyembryony. Am I clear? Any doubts you people are having? Yes or no? So यहाँ पे एक normal embryo तो होता ही है. Apart from this, embryo is formed from cells of nucellus or cells of integuments, which results in formation of extra embryo. So this is the case of polyembryony. So this is the case of your polyembryony. Am I clear? Any doubts in this? Okay, dear students, if we are talking about your polyembryony, then there is two options. Either there must be presence of more than one egg, or there must be presence of more than one embryo sac in ovule. Yes or no? When extra embryos are formed, two options are there. या तो एक से ज्यादा egg cells हो, or else एक से ज्यादा embryo sac, that is your female gametophyte, is present within the ovule. Am I clear? So in this two case, there will be formation of more than one embryos, and that is the case of our polyembryony. Specifically, if I want to give example of gymnosperms, our gymnosperms exhibits cleavage polyembryony. It exhibits cleavage polyembryony. What is cleavage polyembryony? It is nothing but formation of extra embryo. I can say it is nothing but formation of extra embryo by cleavage. Am I clear? Here जो एम्ब्रियो बना वो ग्रो कर रहा है, तो वो ग्रोइंग एम्ब्रियो क्लीव होके क्या बना देता है? एक एक्स्ट्रा एम्ब्रियो. So rather I should write what I am going to write over here. Cleavage of, for your understanding, cleavage of growing embryo. Okay, embryo bana. This embryo divides. Due to some reason, by chance, this embryo gets split. It gets cleaved, which results in formation of extra embryos. And this is what I mean by cleavage polyembryony. Am I clear? Any doubts you people are having? Okay, dear students. Now, this polyembryony, ये जो polyembryony है, is classified into two categories. Number one is your simple polyembryony, and second one is your adventive polyembryony. How simple polyembryony we can define? We can say that in this type of polyembryony, आपका जो extra embryos है, extra embryos are formed of more than one egg, are formed due to presence of more than one egg. Am I clear? And in this polyembryony is due to sporophytic budding. Okay, तो यहाँ पे extra embryos are present due to presence of nucellar cell और integument cells जो क्या बना दे? एम्ब्रियो बना दे. ओके, इन दिस केस सिंपल पॉलीएम्ब्रियोनी का मतलब क्या होता है? दिस पॉलीएम्ब्रियोनी इज ड्यू टू प्रेजेंस ऑफ मोर देन वन एग. एक से ज्यादा एक सेल है, तो दिस गेट फर्टिलाइज टू फॉर्म मल्टीपल एम्ब्रियोज. इन दिस केस नॉर्मल एम्ब्रियो तो है ही है, बट न्यूसेलर सेल, इंटेग्यूमेंट सेल, उसने भी क्या फॉर्म करा? एम्ब्रियो फॉर्म करा. तो दिस इज योर एडवेंटिव पोलीएम्ब्रियोनी. एम आई क्लियर? Any doubts in this? Okay, I hope the topic is very well clear to your people. This, if I want to give example over here, okay, so this polyembryony is mainly present in onion, okay, in your groundnut, in your mango is your mangifera, okay, your lemon, orange, okay, it is commonly found in this onion, groundnut, mango, lemon and orange. So these are the example you people have to memorize of your polyembryony. Chalo, specifically if I am talking about citrus, Specifically, if I am talking about citrus, then this citrus is having 2 to 40 embryo. Citrus की बात करो तो citrus is having 2 to 40 embryo, of which one is normal and all rest are adventive. All rest are adventive. Am I clear? Citrus में कितने embryos present होते हैं? 2 to 40 embryo, of which one is normal and rest are adventive. Am I clear? So these are the topic, that is apomixis and polyembryony. So this is NEET portion of your chapter number 2. I hope you like the videos, right? You have prepared notes. Chalo, so in next video we are going to start with your new chapter. Thank you very much.